again to this session. This is Lucas the Traveler over here. Thank you so much for always coming back to watch my video. If the first time you're coming across my YouTube channel, consider to subscribe, like the video, always turn on notification if you have not turned on notification. Actually guys, today being the second day of the week, we really appreciate God so much guys, because actually so many people have lost their life, but as over here we will just say we are just happy full happy guys, because we have just again seen another beautiful morning like this one guys. So today we want to dive in about the topic of this particular hens over by here. So guys, let's go on this particular hens. The main topic over here guys, I've just been called by one of the client over here. He is just trying to keep some hens over by here, and we want to talk. He was claiming that his hens don't give him a good result, in that he's trying to say that she explained to me that when his chicks actually they give birth, okay, they hatch to the young chickens, you get that these chicks automatically dies, and he does vaccination each and every day. So guys, today we want to dive in the main topic, why the chicks dies mainly because of three reasons. One reason is that in bleeding. I'm going to dive in between what is in bleeding, as another things that we are talking about that makes these chicks to die most of the times is maybe during to cold season, but because you get that most chicks don't tolerate the weather seasons, because they go by the weather season. Another reason that makes these chicks to die is because most of the times now you get that these chicks are actually you get that they didn't get the first vaccination. The first vaccination, it is what we call Malex. Malex is the first vaccination that mostly it is given by the company, and we want to at least we talk to the company that at least they give out the Malex that it is affordable to the farmers. So guys, let's dive in and let's talk about these things that we have been talking about. So this is the main gate that actually open. This is the outside door. So when you enter inside here, you get these chicks around these their hens. So you get that what am I talking about in bleeding? In bleeding, this is when you get that these in bleeding is that when you get that these chicks here, this is a female chick, this is a hen, and this is a cock. So this cock, maybe they were born there from the same family, and then they came to interbreed the same place. So when they come to interbreed the same place, automatically these breeds, they develop these chicks that they are going to be hatched, they develop certain character that is called inbreeding. So after they develop this character, because these chicks that they inbreed and they develop that character, you automatically these chicks they die because they belong to the same family. Because this what happened to the mother, what happened to the mother is the same what happened to human beings, sorry for that, what happened to the human being is the same things that guys happen to these chicks. That is why you see most of the chicks they die when at the very early age. So after the chicks are being hatched, let's not go inside and talk about that. Okay, again, when you see this particular farmer here, I'm gonna not going to collect him very much, because when you look at this farmer here is not very such serious, because you get that the same water that this farmer placed over here, these chicks they feed here, they remove their feces here. So the chances of getting coccidiosis is very high. The chances of getting coccidiosis is very high because after they feed, they remove their feces over there, then the chicks they come and drink this water. So the chances of getting coccidiosis, you get that it is very high. That's why most of the farmers each and every time they come over by looking for medication, looking for what, but themselves they are not serious of that. So this farmer, I'm going to advise him over that to be very keen over this certain period. So when you look at this place here, this is whereby these hens they feed by. This is the mother, because we have not drive into the chicks. This is the mother. This is the mother. So after this mother, they have been placed this here food. This food it is supposed to be raised in a certain way that these hens does not remove their feces over by there, because when they remove their feces over by there, and automatically after they remove their feces and these hens actually come and feed the same feeds, you get that now again they develop a certain disease that is called coccidiosis. And coccidiosis is one of the rampant disease that kills most of the hens. So the farmer must check over on that again. So you see, like this one, it is very, it will move feces that is very blackish, so that is automatically coccidiosis. I don't know the farmer what he keeps inside here, but inside here I don't see anything. So after getting out from here, but I thank God that this farmer is most organized. So you enter from this particular point here, guys. I'm just struggling to get out from this particular place here. Yeah, like that. This point here, this there, we close it like that. So we come now to these chicks, the chicks that you are talking about. These are the chicks that you are talking about. So you see these chicks, they were done what is called inbreeding. That's why this farmer hatched around he told me that he hatched around 100 chicks, and over by here when you can just is just countable chicks. So that's why I'm saying that this farmer is not such serious. Mili, this farmer here is not such a very serious, because he was supposed to raise by this in a way that these chicks, even you see when you look at keenly over there, you'll get that this farmer is not such serious, because I even despite in breeding that I was suspecting too, also there's a lot of coccidiosis over by here. That's why you see this farmer is suffering a lot. So that is the main thing that I'm going to advise the farmer to do about that one. I don't know what is happening over by. Okay. There's a young cock here over by that is sleeping on the egg. I've just called a young lady there just to bring me some water I take. Then after there, now we are going to the farm, whereby now, you know, I'm the one who tries to manage over by this particular place here. So this I'm happy about this farmer here, because when you confirm, he built this in a certain way that he can rent his customer over there. Then over by you come and he have a project over by here. Then from this particular place we are going over there, because he also told me that he planted some beans. He planted some beans, and these beans actually they are trying to turn yellow. So we are going there over by there to confirm what is happening, what is gonna happening about these beans. So guys, let's drive in then to the beans, then we confirm what is happening, then we go to the kales, so that we're going to get what to advise the farmer what to do and what to do, guys. So guys, this is whereby you'll be getting very knowledgeable things, guys. Requested a young lady here just to give me some water, so that I'm going to take some water. Yeah. Nakunya. I was just feeling very thirsty. I was very thirsty, guys. Very thirsty. You know, I was very thirsty. So from there we are driving in now to the farm. We are just out. Zitatoka nje? Kuku zitatoka? Nikiacha hivyo? Aziziruka hapa? Okay, I was just asking this kid if the hens will jump over by there and they go inside there, because automatically when these hens jump out from that point to there and they go, they will start removing its feces over by the floor, and it will not be good for the farmer who just called me. Hey, the hens are just outside. All hens are just outside. Guy, gosh. Shh. Shh. So guys, actually I was just struggling to return the hens inside because the farmer has just told me to come inside here. So they came out and they start displaying. Even I'm seeing others, they're just outside here. So it is very hectic, guys. Sometimes when you just go inside and just allow some chicks to get out, it is just hectic to get them inside. So I'll just try to go to take them back because sometimes it is very, very, very hectic. So that's what I'm just doing over here, to just let them go inside, because I was just outside here trying, and they just got all of them outside, guys. Just imagine, all of them, they got outside. Today was just a hectic day at exercise day, because actually here and there I'm just fighting for the hens to go inside. So because when I just entered inside here, I never knew that this hen could get away. So even I'm just very keen, maybe the others are just outside here, because the farmer, when gets outside and realizes that some of his chicks, they're not inside, he will not be good. So this farmer actually planted some kales over by here, and I think these kales, they're not such bad, because he just planted it recently, and I like this type of kales over by here, because you just only take some branches from the main kales, then you transplant it to another place, then you get that dust. This one, they germinate very well, because you just take a branch like this one. After taking the branch like that one, then you transplant it from the main garden, then to the nearby place, then you get that these scales, they germinate it very well and very good. So I like this kind of plantation here, and you see how it's doing mulching. The mulching is very good, because these things here, they offer what you call, actually they offer what you call organic fertilizer. And despite offering organic fertilizer, you get that also this one also here over by here. When you look at this particular farmer here, when it is a time for sunny season, or maybe it is sunny season, you get that evaporation of water from the soil. It is very difficult, because this type of things here, they retain water. That's what we are talking about, guys. So we were talking about these beans here, whereby we are running up and down. Wow, check the banana. The place here look like matoke. These are matoke zone, actually. So what the farmer also needs like to do, I was just running here and there, because chasing by the hens, doing such of the things, because the hens were all over. So I had to rush. Maybe I was spoiling remember, these are the beans, and the beans, they are something that they require a lot of concentration. So this farmer here, first he needs to apply some organic manure, because he have a lot of organic manure. After applying the organic manure, another thing that this farmer needs to do is just to prevent it from semi-arid, because right now, when we know that we are experiencing a lot of rain, so he have to spray these things, not chemicals at all. We're not going to use chemicals, but we are going to use wood ash that we are going to use over by here, and we are going to prevent against the insects that they eat these by what you call these beans, or these things here. So what sometimes, guys, I've talked a lot until sometimes I forget what I'm talking about. So you prevent this type of things, whereby you see there's some holes that they are made over by there, so you prevent it, guys. So after there, he comes over by, then he does what is called the suckering. The suckering is just to remove the old leaves from these branches of bananas over by here. I'm just told Intembe 001 is over by the shop, is just waiting for me over by there. So I want to go and rush there and hear what is gonna have to me. So I'm just rushing there. So, and then he cuts off this banana, the banana truck that is already old. When you look at this banana truck here, it is very old. So this farmer is supposed to cut by this one here and to put it down, so that to allow the growing of the young banana here, so that it can grow very strong. And this one here, after there, he did what is called broadcasting. What is broadcasting? Broadcast is just when you come to the seeds, then you start throwing it, just throwing it. That is what we call broadcasting. Then when you look at over by here, this is what he called broadcasting. So this farmer here need to check on that particular point that we have talked over and over, guys. So that's the main thing that you have been driving today. And also you can check over by the maize are almost ready to be to be eaten, because you can check by in Africa over here, we have two planting season. We have the earlier planters, the late planter, and the middle planter. This farmer here, you can say that he was a middle planter. You can see the maize are almost ready to be harvested and to be taken, maybe to be eaten. So it is almost ready. Here I had already harvested some beans over by here, because I can remember I was the one who was controlling those people that they were just planting this maize and also these beans. So guys, that is what it is, and that is what it is. I can say thank you, and thank you a lot for always coming back to watch my video. If at all the first time you are coming across this YouTube channel, consider to subscribe, like the video, always turn on notification if you have not turned on the notification. I can say thank you, and thank you a lot.